Before we get into the spine-chilling story of the Mare, let me tell you about something that happened to me a few years ago. You see, I've always been fascinated by lucid dreaming. The idea of knowing you're asleep and being able to control your dreams. Well, one night, I woke up, but my body didn't. I was in sleep paralysis, where you're awake but you can't move. My whole body felt heavy, like when your arm falls asleep, but all over. There was this intense pressure on my chest, and I saw this dark figure sitting on me. I experienced sleep paralysis, a state where you're conscious but unable to move. My entire body felt incredibly heavy, as if the numbness from a sleeping limb had spread everywhere. An intense pressure weighed down on my chest. Panicked, I tried to move but was completely paralyzed. Then, out of nowhere, I noticed a huge hook swaying above me. It took a while to snap out of it, and when I finally did, I fell out of bed and hurt my knee badly. That's when I fully woke up. It was terrifying, and I hope I never have to go through it again. The most terrifying aspect is that the Mare is said to sit on your chest, exerting immense pressure, just like I had experienced. There's something about those ancient tales that sends shivers down my spine, especially when they hit close to home. Anyway, let's dive into today's episode. The Mare's origins trace back to the dark and misty forests of northern Europe, emerging prominently in the chilling tales of Scandinavian and Germanic folklore. The Mare, or Mare in Old Norse, is a malevolent spirit believed to be the cause of nightmares. In these ancient traditions, the Mare is often depicted as a dark, shadowy figure, or an evil spirit that sits on the chest of sleeping individuals, causing them to experience intense pressure and vivid, terrifying dreams. The term nightmare itself is derived from this ancient belief, indicating the profound impact of this legend on the language and culture. It is said that the Mare's lair lies deep within the heart of the most ancient and foreboding forests. These woods are said to be perpetually shrouded in darkness, where twisted trees reach out like gnarled fingers, and unseen creatures skitter through the underbrush. The very air seems to vibrate with malevolent energy, warning travellers to steer clear of this cursed domain. The Mare is not bound by any particular form and can appear in various guises. Sometimes it is described as a ghostly apparition, while other times it is portrayed as an old, haggard woman. Some legends describe the Mare as having glowing eyes that pierce through the darkness. These eyes are said to be the only indication of its presence, shining like fiery embers in the night. The Mare seeks out its victim, often those who are already troubled by anxiety or fear. The Mare is known for its eerie silence, being able to move without making any sound. This silence only heightens the terror, as victims remain blissfully unaware until it's too late. This state of sleep paralysis traps the victim in a terrifying limbo between wakefulness and sleep. Victims are acutely aware of their surroundings, but are utterly helpless. The Mare feeds off their fear, growing stronger with every terrified gasp and silent scream. This night terror is often accompanied by vivid and disturbing visions, ensuring that the horror lingers in the victim's mind long after they awaken. It is said that those who encounter the Mare are often marked by its touch. The pressure it exerts on the chest can leave bruises or red marks. These marks are sometimes referred to as Mare's kisses, a chilling testament to the creature's malevolent power. Victims often develop chronic insomnia, afraid to fall asleep for fear of another visit. This sleep deprivation can lead to severe anxiety, depression, and a host of other mental health issues. The Mare's ability to infiltrate the most intimate and vulnerable part of our lives, our sleep, makes it a particularly insidious threat. Across various cultures in Northern Europe, different methods were believed to ward off the Mare. In Sweden, for instance, placing a broom under the bed or a pair of scissors by the pillow was thought to protect against these nocturnal attacks. In Germany, a key was placed in the bed to prevent the Mare from sitting on the sleeper's chest. Despite the myriad tales and legends surrounding the Mare, its true nature remains a mystery. Some believe it to be a vengeful spirit, seeking retribution for past wrongs. Others see it as a manifestation of primal fears and anxieties, a reflection of the darkness that dwells within us all. Thank you so much for watching. It truly means a lot to me.